Welcome to the Zen Zone, a place where transformation isn't a theory, it's a motion. Where evolution doesn't happen over centuries. It happens every time you get on the wheel. Out here, in the hum of electrons and rubber on asphalt and dirt, we're not just commuting, we're becoming. No machine on Earth gets us closer to the cyberpunk future like the electric unicycle. Not your Tesla, hitting those pedals, wiggling your arms trying to move a wheel around. Not your e-bike, clutching your fingers on the throttle, twisting your wrist. Not your drone, flying around, looking through FPV goggles. This is the ultimate form of solo transportation. One wheel, one soul, infinite direction. It's not just technology. It's a vehicle of transformation. Nothing in the history of humanity has even come close to the feeling of an electric unicycle. And it's a relatively new vehicle that you can purchase right now. We're past the early days of... That's not to say that there aren't still QC issues, but most units you buy nowadays have been thrown through the rug, tested by many riders such as myself. We've put ourselves on the front line, breaking our bones, pushing it to the next level so that now we are in a great place with electric unicycles. Almost all the models from all the brands are amazing and worth your money. There are some exceptions, but mostly they are in a good place. We are in a good place with electric unicycles right now. Every carve that you do on an electric unicycle, it reprograms your nervous system. Every lean forward is an act of faith when you lean into it and lean back, braking. It's all about your micro movements, your immersion, staying present, your breath. There is nothing like it on Earth. And when you crash, the fall teaches you humility, shatters the ego. That superhuman feeling you have, one crash can take it all away. And that superhuman feeling you have is one of the best feelings on Earth. When you first get the hang of riding an electric unicycle, when you first feel that control, there's nothing like it. Nothing like it on this Earth. Not skiing, not snowboarding, not surfing. I can't think of anything even close. I've done so many different sports, so many different hobbies, and there is nothing like it. I've tried to get away from the electric unicycle after injuries. I've tried to escape the life, but the life keeps calling me back because the feeling you get, the evolution of your body, mind, and spirit, there is nothing, no technology on Earth, transportation-wise, that can get you what an electric unicycle does. And every ride, it upgrades your aura. It like absorbs. You get so much attention riding an electric unicycle. Still to this day, you would think that after 7 years of like good models being out, that people would be over it by now. But still, everywhere you ride, you get attention because there are so few people on this planet that can ride. So it is a sight to behold, the ultimate aura farming when you are riding on this machine. And it breaks you out of stagnation, it gets you off your butt, it gets you off the computer, and it gets you out into the world. The things that I've seen on my electric unicycle, I would have never saw if I hadn't started riding. The pain I've felt and the things I've seen negatively too, injuries-wise, I've never would have experienced on electric unicycle. So there's this balance between this awesome world that it opens up, and believe me, it will open up your world. You will get out into the world and see sights, scenery. Like I'm in America right now, and there's just so much beauty in this country that you wouldn't see sitting at your computer. And you get to immerse in it. You get to become one with the environment. You're not polluting it with noise. A lot of people go out on motorcycles, and there's nothing wrong with that. And the accessibility of the unicycle, the motorcycles can't go. Dirt bikes cannot go on a lot of trails that an electric unicycle can go on. There are so many trails. The trails in this video, you cannot ride on a dirt bike. If you get caught riding a dirt bike on this trail, you will be arrested. However, on an electric unicycle, it is totally legal. You are able to legally ride on these trails, and you're not you're not disrupting the environment, you're not hurting the trails, you're not disturbing anybody because you're not making any amount of crazy noise. And it's not just about speed. This isn't just about torque. It's about breaking free from the chair, getting out there into the world. In the Zen Zone, we reject decline. We ride for ascension. We ride to remember that the body is divine tech, and the EUC is the perfect tool to unlock it. If you are thinking about diving into the electric unicycle world, or the electric unicycle world is beckoning to you, my recommendation is not to rush in, to take your time, to watch many videos. Watch many videos. As many as you can. Study the hobby, study the pitfalls, learn the advantages and disadvantages. Find your favorite YouTuber, give them a subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, become part of the community. There's many groups on Facebook and other places, Telegram, many communities. Become a member of the community first. Study videos, really immerse yourself into the world before you make that first purchase, so that when you get that first purchase, you know what you're getting into, the dangers. There are dangers. I think it is one of the most dangerous hobbies or lifestyles available, because you don't have any handlebars for protection. There's no extra wheel for stability if there's some kind of tech failure. If there's any sort of tech failure, you do not have an extra wheel to rely on. If a bike cuts out, you will just coast. If a scooter cuts out, you will coast. With an electric unicycle, if it cuts out for whatever reason, you're overpowering it, or there's some internal issue, maybe you put on the tire wrong and didn't connect things right. Nowadays, it's not like it used to be. Nowadays, it's almost impossible to do that unless you're really going out of your way to sabotage your own wheel, or really just don't know what you're doing. Like with Leaperkim, for example, you don't even need to touch the motherboard when you're doing a tire change anymore, and I think that's the case with most other electric unicycles. You don't need to touch the motherboard, which is an excellent thing. Some of my crashes have come from me doing improper maintenance, and I know that it's actually pretty common, because you can make little errors on the older models where they weren't as sophisticated and safety wasn't as much as a concern. Also, if you are thinking about buying an electric unicycle and you want to help me out, help yourself out with a discount code, ZenZone. It works at eWheels.com in the USA and Alien Rides in the USA. It also works with my favorite EUC company in the world, OneRide.eu. They are more like a family with the best warranty. When you buy a wheel from OneRide, you are becoming a part of their team essentially. They really will care about you, and they even will pay for the shipping back if there are any issues with their wheels. They have one of the best techs in the world. I trust that guy. He took care of my wheel when I was in Spain racing. I love OneRide.eu, and discount code ZenZone will get you 5% off. It's one of the best discounts in the world. And also PidZoom if you are looking into EUC accessories, or if you need some really high quality pad, RizzlaPads.com has some of the best pads out there. Really love their pads, and discount code ZenZone will get you a little discount off, and it helps me out. Enough of my plug. Guys, electric unicycles, nothing like them in the world. Can't recommend it enough as long as you know what you're getting into.